Hello, today I'm going to review the Star Wars The Black Series Grand Admiral Thrawn figure from the Ahsoka show. So looking on the front of the box, you can see that he's just from that line of figures right here. And I think this is a redone figure of him for that show. So this isn't the same one that was in Rebels. He's more realistic looking here. On the back it says Grand Admiral Thrawn, the last unaccounted for Grand Admiral of the Imperial Navy. Thrawn is a brilliant military commander. Should he return to the galaxy, he has the potential to plunge the New Republic into war once again. So yeah, he's the villain of that show, if you remember in that. He was also the villain in Rebels. So it's cool to get another figure of him that can go with the rest. So I'm just going to go ahead and open him up now. And I just got to cut off the piece of tape right there. Let me get that. There we go. And now I'll just go ahead and open him up and pull him out of his box. And there he is right there. Let's go ahead and pull him out. And I'll get him out of the box right there. And I can open him up and pop him out of his plastic wrapping right here. There he goes. And he just slid out right there. Get this little blaster out right there. Alright, got all that. And there that is. Alright, well, I'm going to go and put his gun in his hand before I do anything else. And I can put his finger in the trigger of the gun too. Alright, well there he is. We'll go ahead and look into his details and all of that good stuff. So around the face, we'll just start there. Kind of looks like Elon Musk, I think. The figure doesn't look quite as much like him as the actual art for him does, though. He looks a lot like Elon Musk, but blue. I've always thought that. But anyway, you can see he has the red eyes right there and the blue skin. He also favors Megamind. And he has the red eyes like he does in the show. It's on the figure. It's just kind of subtle, but it's there. I felt they could have done a little bit more with the eyes on the figure though, to make him a little bit more detailed, but he's still cool. And he has the hair going through the back right there, all the little strings you can see. And he has his like Imperial clothes on right here. Has like a cool texture to it when you feel of it. And he has like some fabric details going down him too with a little belt. And he's got all his badges right there on the top left side of him. Well, it's the top right on the camera. That looks really cool. And he has like some little ping looking things on his pockets right there too. And some metallic gold printing on the shoulders. And he's got these two little arrow things around his neck. I will say that mine has a little bit of like a printing problem on the back of the neck right there, where some blue looks like it bleeding through. And it's kind of like a different color than this whole part right here. I guess that's where they tried to print on top of that. That's really the only problem I really see there though. And he has the cool little belt. And he has the hands. And looking on down here, they really made his pants really baggy looking. They actually got some weight to them too, but yeah, there's that. And he's got these boots on, and they have joints too. Oh, that's pretty cool. And he has a little holster for his gun if you want to put it in there. I might actually put his gun in his holster instead, because I might put Thrawn into one of his more evil genius poses where he's like keeping his hands together. You know, the stereotypical villain or something. I might put him into a pose like that on my shelf. So I'll just put his gun into his holster. Now looking at his articulation, he has it in the top of his neck, I believe. What is it, both joints? Yeah, he has it in the head. There's just not as much of it. But he also has it down here in this bottom neck joint. So that's kind of cool. He looks to have butterfly joints, I think, in here. And he also has joints that can go up and down on his shoulders. So that's cool. And he has joints in his elbows right there. They're all kind of blended in really good too with how the fabric-y texture looks. And he has joints in his hands and wrists. He has it in his hips right here. And he has joints up here at the top of his leg, in the middle of his legs, and on his shoes. So yeah, there's a lot of good articulations. I'm going to try putting him into a pose, see what I can get. And I know in Rebels a lot, he has his arms behind his back, where he's kind of like, I'm going to do something bad, ha ha ha. So let's see if I can get him into a cool pose like that. He looks like he has handcuffs on right now. It's not quite the pose that I'm going for, but let me see that gets the job done. You can get him into some cool poses. I like this one right here. But yeah, overall, I think this is a very good figure. I'm glad we finally got another figure of Thrawn, so he'll definitely look cool with all the other characters from Rebels or the characters from the Ahsoka show, or really just any Star Wars figures he looks cool with. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I like this figure a lot, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.